You know, that cute animal in the zoo you love to go look at? Like a panda, oh, raccoon, leopard, or fox? What if I told you it's not treated well and is starving and dying? Well, today I'm going to be talking about the dangers of keeping animals in captivity and the numerous problems of the animal and the way they live. I'm going to be talking about three main points today. One, health issues caused by captivity. Two, how it affects how they live. And three, how it affects us. First, let's talk about health issues caused by captivity. How captivity affects the health issues of animals. According to TheGuardian.com, many deaths of animals in captivity derive from obesity. The lack of exercise and bad diet are responsible for this. Scientists also blame high stress levels in the animal as a contributor. Obese and stressed animals affect their health greatly, causing mental along with physical complications. Though in the picture it shows the animal being skinny, in many cases the animals go from obese and skinny. It depends upon the enclosure. I've noticed many times in the Abilene Zoo of the animals being greatly more obese than the zoo in Dallas, where the animals tend to be a little bit skinnier. Now, let's talk about how captivity affects their lives. How captivity affects their lives. According to OneGreenPlanet.org, it talks about how animals in captivity resort to pacing as if they were in a trance. The pace due to the small space they're enclosed to, and talks about stress can cause animals to overgroom and self-mutilate themselves. Because you see, in a small space at the end, they have nothing to do, and they're not used to the loud sounds. Many of the animals are taken from their families when they're very young, and so all they know is the attention, and they don't know what else to do. Now, on to my last point, how captivity affects us. In this picture, we see a baby tiger. Many baby tigers and everything are not born throughout the zoo. They are taken from families. The reason why they aren't born from those zoos is because the process is too rigorous. How captivity affects us. According to OneGreenPlanet.org, zoos alter the reality of captivity for us humans. We see going to zoos as a joyful experience, when in reality, the animals didn't ask to be captured or stored in cages for the world to see. These animals were captured from the wild, or their mothers were. The habitats attempt at making the animals' environment seem real, when in reality it's fake and can't compose their natural habits. For instance, penguins. You go to the enclosure of penguins and you see them with water and a fake ice cap. Well, in the real world, they'll be covered in actual ice and below 0 degrees. Yet, we can try to remake that environment. We can never truly make that environment. Also goes along with tigers, elephants, and giraffes, which are made for the hot environment. The elephant's skin is supposed to reflect the sunlight, but with them being here, they can't naturally live and do themselves on their own. Also, tigers, who need to run, catch prey, and need as much food as they can't get the right nutrients and can't get the right exercise from which they can, which is inevitably affecting us. Also, taking away the animals from natural habitat reduces the game population. The lions and stuff, when they're gone, make the antelope and everything rise, causing more destruction to the habitat they are once in than the habitat they are now. For my visual, we see here a monkey reaching out. Now, to me, seeing a monkey reach out can mean many things. One, it's reaching out telling us to look inside of ourselves. What would we want if we were there? What would you want? If animals somehow took over the world and they put you in a cage, and they said, look what you did to us, what would you think? Would you be upset? Would you be mad? Well, what can we say? We've done it to them for so long. Zoos, circuses, we've all captured animals. But what about if we were there? What about if we were captured by the zoo, and we were forced to sit there, being taken away? In conclusion, captivity hurts the animals physically and mentally. Also, captivity has a bigger impact on us than we thought. So next time you go to a zoo, look at the animal, think about if you were there. Scared and worried, 1,000 miles away from home, knowing you will never see your family again. How would you feel?